Hey guys, I'm Buttrum, Jack the Animator 4972, and I play the Doctor in Minecraft Doctor Who.
Hi, I'm Madison Brunoehler, also known as Maddie to the Max, and I play Ella Thorne on Minecraft Doctor Who. I'm a YouTuber and a voice actress, and I do a lot of impressions on my YouTube channel like Sherlock and Gravity Falls and Miraculous Ladybug, and Jack reached out to me to ask if I would want to be in the Minecraft Doctor Who series, and I am a massive Whovian, so of course I was like, yes, please, oh my gosh, yes, I would love to, anything Doctor Who, of course.
So yeah, the series is back. We brought the series back after a year and a half. I know the last episode was Stone Cold from last year with the Daleks, but we got a new episode now, and this episode is so much better than the last ones. We've got a new dynamic, we've got a new companion, which I'll get onto in a second. We've got a new companion, and we're bringing back a classic villain which we haven't seen for 45 years. And that is the Axons, if you haven't read the title, Axon Ascension.
Then Jack sent me the script for the first episode. Well, I guess technically it's the third episode, but it's the first of the relaunched series. And I absolutely loved it. It felt so much like a Doctor Who, and I was just absolutely in love with Ella the moment I met her. She had so much fire to her that I was just like, oh my gosh, I love this character. I can't wait to play her. And then I got to play her, and it was so much fun.
And best of all, in this new episode, we've got a new companion. We've got this new companion, Ella Thorne, who is going to be this new addition to the TARDIS.
So Ella is an interesting character. She is feisty. She is full of this fire and this passion. She is somebody that always wanted to go out and do the amazing adventures, go see the incredible places, but things seem to always come up and get in the way, and it always seemed to be, okay, I'll do that tomorrow, and then tomorrow became years and it never happened. Until her brother died mysteriously, and then suddenly she was like, no, I gotta do that today. I gotta find out what happened to him. I need answers now, right now. And that kind of kicked her into high gear to go and break some laws and meet the Doctor.
And Ella Thorne is being played by Madison. It's great having her on the cast because she's so friendly, she's so nice. And I was really glad when I asked her to be Ella that she instantly said yes. And it's great to have her on the cast, and I can't wait to see what other challenges we shall face in the Doctor Who universe, because I'm really excited. Axon Ascension is going to be fantastic. It's going to be like the best episode we've had so far. So the Irish Doctor is back. I'm really excited to be piloting the TARDIS once again, because I've always wanted to play Doctor Who. As a kid, when I started watching Doctor Who when I was 5 years old, and I fell in love with it instantly. And since then, I've always wanted to be Doctor Who. It's kind of been it's been my ambition, and this is kind of my way of getting into Doctor Who, kind of not so much walking in the footsteps of the previous Doctors, but kind of putting my own take on the online branch of Doctor Who, and which is just as fun because the only limits are your own imagination, which is what I love about the Doctor. To quote Peter Capaldi, he said the Doctor is a very magical figure, and the only limit to the Doctor's abilities is your own imagination, because the Doctor can be anybody, and I love that dynamic.
So the interesting thing about Ella is that she's actually pretty clever herself. I think she's a lot cleverer than she realizes, because for a lot of her life, nobody really validated that or told her that she was clever. So I think with the Doctor, she'll really be kind of told, hey, you are actually clever, you are actually kind of awesome, and you do amazing things, you have really cool thoughts, which I think nobody's ever really told her that before. But it's also going to be interesting because the Doctor is also very clever, so there's going to be these two competing clever people in one TARDIS, so things might get a little bit messy later on.
It's really exciting because there's going to be this new dynamic with the Doctor and his companion, that the companion is just as quick-witted, just as clever as the Doctor. And I know the Doctor's like thousands and thousands of years old, and he's got like so much going on in his head that, you know, people with this Doctor, people can catch up with him a lot easier than other Doctors. You know, I don't like the dynamic where the Doctor would just be explaining and the companions listen. I don't like that dynamic, so we're going to throw that out, and we're going to have Ella kind of putting in her own input into things, and so kind of being just up there with the Doctor, that they're both going to be kind of, it's going to be a funny dynamic.
She is also a little bit naive. She hasn't seen that much of the world, and she's trying to kind of take this really big step all at once and doesn't quite know what all that entails, and she suddenly had the whole universe opened up to her, and she's gonna see some things that she's not quite ready for, but that she really is excited to see. Things that she didn't realize that she wanted to see, but now she is, which is something very fun to live through her. Well, first of all, in this episode, we are introduced to this new Doctor, this new regeneration of the Doctor, played by Jack, and we're also kind of reintroduced to some classic characters that we have seen in Classic Who, so it's really fun to have them come back into the story as well. I love how this feels like a Doctor Who episode. It doesn't feel kind of too dark or too gritty. It still has that lighthearted camp wittiness, grab my hand and run kind of thing that I really love about Doctor Who. It's the thing that I fell in love with Doctor Who in the first place. So to see that written in a script that I'm playing is absolutely wonderful and a dream come true.
I'm really excited for Axon Ascension because it's evenly split down the middle between the development of the characters, like Ella, and then the development of the monsters, like Axons. And it's evenly split because, as well as having some really, really good scenes with Axos, I also want to have some equally good developments between the Doctor and Ella, because we've got a new companion, some new addition to the TARDIS, and we also have another classic character coming back into the Doctor Who series, and it's going to be also kind of a constant companion to the Doctor, which you will see. I'm not going to say who it is, but it's going to be good to have this guy back in the TARDIS after so long. So yeah, we're going to have the Axons with that, and I love the story. I feel like I'm kind of patting myself on the back, which I don't want to do, because I don't like doing that. But I have to say, I love this story. I love the ideas I came up with to bring out the development of this new story, this new era, with a new companion, and bringing back old monsters. It's so exciting, guys. I cannot wait for you to see it. It's so exciting, and I'm really, really excited.
So something that I'm really looking forward to is I really want to delve more into Ella's brother's story. You know, what actually happened behind his death. You know, that whole thing that has yet to be explained. So I really want to get into that and kind of meet some more cool aliens that haven't really been explored in this series. I mean, and some classic ones too. Who doesn't want to fight a Dalek or a Cyberman? I mean, absolutely. So yeah. And I'm looking forward to seeing Ella come out of her shell a little bit more, kind of come into her own, be a little bit more confident, as she always wanted to, but never really thought that she could before.
So my hopes for the future of the series are that I finish it, at least. I'm already writing the next episode, that people will love this new dynamic with the Doctor and Ella, because I love it so much. It's great. Yeah, I hope you guys will love it too.
I would love there to be a really big fan base for this, to love it and enjoy it as much as I do. So that is what I am hoping for the future of this show.
So this has been an exclusive behind the scenes look at Minecraft Doctor Who, and this has been Minecraft Doctor Who Confidential. See you later, guys.
I'm Madison Brunoehler, and this has been a Minecraft Doctor Who Confidential. Hope you enjoyed. Mwah!